What did you think of when you came up with the name Block Johnny?
I thought the fact that we used to break dance on the block. I mean, I did. I had to lower me from my mama house. Remember, like, I had to practice, like, you feel me? And it has so many meanings for me. Like, we
Yeah,
went from
yeah,
the
yeah,
block, like just break dancing. Nah, well, real talk though, we did. We started
yeah.
from the block on some bullshit. Then we linked up and became some giants in the b-boy scene. Like, and honestly, when it came to the blocks, I was thinking about some other shit that had to do with selling drugs, but still same correlation. I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, you coming with 12, you coming with 12, you coming with 12, and we gonna make this whole yank. Like, you know what I'm saying? No hooks, no nothing. We finna just, you know what I mean? Just get our ish off, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah. And this whole
Right.
thing is like Wu-Tang feel like there's like 7 people on the track, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's
And it was
that
all heat, bro. All heat.
loving
That
that.
when Capadonna came in too, like I was like, oh no, because he always that sneak feature that comes through with the with the
Sharp
bars.
sharps.
Oh God! But then but when they hit me with that Dirt McGirt out of nowhere, bro, like
The young one? The young one?
you know what I'm talking about? That y'all, you know what I
He got
mean?
his
Like
dad's energy for sure, man.
man, wait, that wasn't Dirt McGirt?
That's his son, yo.
No.
See? Look at the screen. Young dirty bastard. They used his dad's voice at the end. That's
Oh,
it. He got his
wow.
dad's shit down, son. Amazing, right?
Protect young dirty.
Young dirty.
Oh God, protect young dirty.
YDB is him, son. He got it. He
Mm.
embodied it, but he got his own swag with it. That's why it's like,
Oh shoot! Hey, I'm glad you just put me on. I had no idea. I had no idea. Man, that actually gives me like good vibes about even getting to the next topic though, about like the top 10 albums of the year. Like
okay,
I
yeah.
feel I feel like I missed a few, like, you know what I mean, doing my research. Like I was like, okay, cool. I looked at the list and then was like, I don't like any of those songs. I don't like any of those albums or these artists like that are put in our face like that. So I went to the trenches. I went to the crates on what I listened to. So then I did that. I didn't know if you wanted to tell me what your 10 were first.
I was thinking we could go backwards and let's do from. Let's give me like. Do you have yours in order or yours are just
No,
like?
not at all. I
Okay,
don't have
okay.
no,
So
just
just give
music
me.
I've been listening to.
How about you give me one, I give you one.
Okay, bet.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I come left field low, and I know you're gonna come left field. So I'm gonna give you
Man.
some soft serve early. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you some of that. You know what I mean? Some of that
Wow.
Rite Aid. Some of that Rite Aid. I'm gonna give you Dirk Almost Healed.
Okay, okay.
That was actually to me that was actually fire. Like um they had like there's a lot of background with that. Like Dirk did the whole thing where he's gonna make a truce about not beefing with people and saying people's names. So then this album, he got to be more introspective. He did that song with J. Cole, All My Life.
That's
Um,
right.
and
Big video.
I ain't gonna lie, I got so many things to say about that song. That's first off, I think that song was trash. First off,
A lot of people
trash,
did.
trash. Like, bro, like Lil Durk in front of little kids doing bug eyes looks wild on camera, bro. Looks wild, bro. Like they had to keep him away from the kids. You ever notice that? In the whole video, Dirk was like on the roof somewhere by himself, and Cole was with the kids. Nobody want that bug eye shit around their kid. Nobody want that. Like, and he was like, and he's over there like, and he over there in the background. Oh my life. Like that looked crazy, bro. That looked crazy. But the
Nah.
but the rest of the songs,
Hmm.
when he got in his bag,
Yeah.
like he wasn't saying names, but he was in his blend bag real heavy. And
Mm.
it was dope. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, the album cover itself was mad disrespectful. Like mad disrespectful. Like, so Dirk's still gonna be on his Dirk-ish, even though he's saying, like, you know what I'm saying, stop the violence on some NBA. But anyway, that's my not my number one. That's one of the albums I was listening to this year. It was fire. What you
Yo,
got going?
that's a good pick. A lot of people didn't like that song. I feel like he got that hip hop look for that one. Like since he tried to do something for the culture, it's like you get the pass. It ain't even gotta be, hey, you did one of those for the kids ones.
Yeah.
No,
Like
no.
when Lil Baby did the little Black Lives Matter song type shit.
That's why I'm
But
like, it's cool. It's cool.
no, but it was more disrespectful because J. Cole came out with that tweet afterwards saying, I charged that man like 1,000, like we say 10,000 a word or some shit like that, or 100,000 a word or some shit like that, and said that he ended up paying Dirk had to pay him like $1.2 just for his verse. Like it was wild. I think he charged him 100,000 a word, some weird shit. It was wild. It
I
was wild.
mean, the compromise for the culture. What did Jay-Z say? Like, I'm gonna charge you for what they did to the Cold Crush. You gotta tax motherfuckers for the past, man.
Hey, not a nickel bag gets sold. If I don't get
Right.
in, I ain't mad at it. Hey, but anyway, what's your pick, sir?
I got mine in order, so I'm gonna go from my 10
Oh,
to
in
1.
order.
I'm gonna go from 10 to 1.
Oh, you mean like top 10 of the whole year? You got yours in actual numerical order type
Yes,
ish?
sir, I do.
Ooh, shout out my boy. We gonna change your name to Richter Research.
Killer Mike, the Michael joint.
Ooh, why'd I forget about that?
That one. Yeah, man. That was
What's your reasons? What's your reasons?
oh yo, like the very first Mike or the very first rap project was cool. Um, I was just more happy with the look because I'm a LP production fan, so
Mhm.
that was cool. But then having Run the Jewels run for so long, I've really come to like Killer Mike in that more than just solo. A few times I went back and listened to his rap album, was it rap shit or whatever that shit's called. Um, and it just still didn't like pull me, even if it's LP's production. So this one, just seeing what he did, him being out there more visibly all the time, just I don't know, man. It all culminated to like, yo, this made it because for sure. 'Cause obviously, the features like you got a three stacks and you got
Wait.
you
He
know
got
what
a
I
three
mean?
stacks rapping, or he on the flute? Just cool little solo.
Now you got a rapping one.
There you go.
See,
Now that album right
um,
there should be top, just because you got Andre Three Stacks rapping, like for
yeah,
real, bro.
you know what I'm saying? Like he used his real connections. Like you could tell he took everything he's learned and was like, I'm gonna put everything I know now into my own solo. Like I've done the tours, run the jewels, I've done the press, like you know what I mean. So I think I'm gonna call this homie. I called it Wheezy. Called
Oh, Weezy on there. He got. Oh, okay. So
you know what I
he
mean.
got some major features. He got major features.
I think he got Young Thug on there. You know what I mean.
Okay.
He he made some phone calls and
Yeah.
obviously and I think he just pulled it off for all the favors he did. It was like oh shit, like
Okay. See, I was under the impression it was kind of more of like, how Killer Mike was more kind of an underground artist. So I was kind of more under the impression it was kind of gonna be something like maybe from his previous work. But then when I
mm-hmm.
started hearing the buzz around the streets, I've been hearing like, what I mean, this is a top contender for like one of the best albums of the year, actually. And then now you're telling me that he has like actual major features, like he has a major behind him type ish. Like that's crazy. You
But
said,
it's all indie. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's wild. Like shout out to Mike, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, and his wife, he was talking about that in like some interviews. Real quick, I'll just mention. He was like saying how his wife was like, "We should buy this building or this whatever, this block, right?" And he was like, "Can I use that?" And it was like $250,000 for this project, and then he budgeted it, and you know what I mean, like. But that's all his money that they were going to use for another business because they already got their own things. But
Yeah, for sure.
to see him talk about that was dope. Like, oh shit, like these are family decisions, dog. You can't just go spend $250,000 on your rap album just because you're Killer Mike. Like, you got to still make
You
sure the
can't
mix
even
is.
spend 15. You can't. Man, I
so
came
so
with that album. I was trying to spend 15 on that video budget.
you know what I mean?
There had to be some conversations in that household. Like, you know what I'm saying? That I feel you. I
So for
feel
me,
you.
that's my 10. I got that one. What you got for
Damn.
your next one? What you got for your next one?
My next one, actually, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go down the list of my next three are actual personal because
It
I
should be.
actually know. Remember, I mean, I was in the industry. I did music before this, so I actually have some connections with a lot of people who know some other people. But But anyway, my next three, like I said, are gonna be kind of sad. But I'm going with Young Dolph.
Okay.
He came out with a new one. Rest in peace, Dolph. Um, the album was fire. Like, I just want to say that Young Dolph, first off, a legend. By the way, legend. Real independent. Like, took it back to the roots of independent, like being artistry by like not compromising, and just standing on business. Like, and honestly, you had two lines in one song that just like you always to me. I don't know about anybody else. You always inspired me, like to realize that you can go about it on your own way and find your own path and still get to a bag and be happy with whatever you achieved because you did it your way. And that's why I love Dolph. And Dolph really spoke to a lot of people in that same in that same tense or pretense. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but one of the lyrics that he said to me though, he said, "Fake people, I don't even play those. My son went to school with Gucci on and told the classmates these are my play clothes." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you went back in the day when your mama said, "Hey, you got the play clothes here." Like, you feel me? And then when you know what I mean, you got the school clothes here. When you came from school, you had to put the school clothes up, put the play clothes on, go outside. Like, it just reverberated with me in such a level of bossness to where, like, you know what I'm saying? Your son is in school and Gucci down talking about, yeah, these are my play clothes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Like,
Yeah.
that just RP a legend, man. Dolph, man, it was horrible how they did you. And I don't even want to speak on any part of that because that's still going on. But yeah, Dolph though, yeah, legend. He done got me through a couple of hard nights.
Yeah, man. That's deep. It's dope though. There's a connection, so that's why it should mean something. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Next, I got E40, the rule of thumb, rule number one. This
Oh,
one,
okay. I see what you're doing. I
I
see
would
what you're
put
doing.
this one higher, but
I see what you're doing.
he put a little too many on there for me.
You trying to
I
take my bait card. I see what you're trying to do.
no
You
no
trying to take
no no.
you trying to I see what you're trying to do. I'm from
Yeah.
Frisco. You over here in Vegas right now. You go E40. Like that's what we do.
I've been listening to everything, dog. You got no idea.
They
Got
gonna
no
come for
idea.
me in the comment. You from the Bay? And he said 40.
I'm from the
Oh, they,
Bay. Ain't I from
I,
the Bay? I mean, I'm technically from the Bay. Technically, I don't even live there no more. I'm from it. You you
yeah,
you you in the
uh,
Bay.
but I'm saying that's what makes it worse.
No, but I'm still from the Bay.
Nah, bro. The fact that you brought up 40 before I did, though, that's
It's where you're
wrong.
not going in order. I mean, if you
Okay,
ain't on your list, then I mean, I'm gonna just shut.
go ahead. Anyway, moving along. Hey, yeah,
So
40.
yeah. So dope album. Lots of dope features. Of course, some Bay homies. La Russell track. Uh,
Who?
La Russell. He's from Oakland, I think, or Vallejo or something like that.
Okay, I believe you. Go ahead.
He's from the Bay. He's been blowing up. He got a track with E40. That one's like standout. But dope shit as usual. E40 giving you a bunch of fucking tracks. But what you gonna do?
How
You
many
got
tracks?
like it's like 29 or some shit. Like
Mm,
it's a lot, man. It's like a double disc every time. You know what I
okay.
mean?
And
Like
you got
like
Droopy on the beat too?
probably.
Ooh, good for him. Okay.
He got Rick Rock, a lot of Rick Rock. Him and Rick Rock.
Ooh, you know when they cook, they be cooking. It's magic when they cook.
Yeah, they
For
got
sure.
back together. So
Okay.
um it's dope. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, and I feel like I'm adding sauce to the Bay harm, so I don't want to say too much else. Check that one out if you ain't though.
I have
You go
not
ahead.
heard it. I want to know though, because you know 40 is a lyricist. You feel me? Top tier when it comes to that Bay swag. You know what I mean? I want to know: is he giving up new game on some new words? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
ooh, yeah, I
I
definitely
think
got to.
I just feel like 40 has always been over there. I was about to say here. Over there. Like I'm taking subs at everybody, but in a respectful way. But I feel in a way he's taking shots at like indirectly by like his
Oh, big
bossness
jabs. Oh, big jabs.
on his bossness. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Or he might be taking shots at Nas and
As
his.
he should though, because honestly, E40 never got the real recognition.
But he's that sly and clever to where he
Mm-hmm.
might not, but the shoe could fit. You know what I mean? So I just feel like you're getting the usual 40. He's not hitting you over the head with mad new slang like he used to. I think he's slowed down and now he's extending the product.
Okay. Hell yeah.
He's probably gonna be making some word Bibles and selling those. You know what I mean? Like he probably got him. He got some
I'd buy
plans and
that.
shit.
I'd
You know what
buy
I'm
that.
saying? He
Too.
got some
I'd
plans.
buy
So
that.
regardless, you should check it out. It's a dope project.
Can you imagine if E40 would have came out with the hip hop dictionary, like his own version? I'd buy that.
I heard he did something like that before though.
Did he?
I heard he did something like that.
Oh, okay. Because I'm gonna check Amazon or whatever booksellers. But let
Yeah, I
me
heard
get
he did
on my next one.
because you know he's on his indie shit.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, my next three, these are all sentimental. Next one is Big Scar. He dropped a new album today. I don't know if you're familiar with who Big Scar is. He's part of that whole rotten fruit produced from the 1017 tree.
Not familiar.
Are you familiar with 1017?
No.
1017 is Gucci Man's label.
Okay.
Every artist that has been under Gucci Man for the past 3 years is either dead or in jail. So Big Scar is actually one of the only artists that's Gucci signed that I really rock with heavy. He was a young dude. And the reason I rock with him is because like he had a specific talent when it came to the music where a lot of people do a lot of punch-ins. Like, you know what I mean? They'll do like 2 bars, 4 at max. Like he was really punching in 16s. Like and was raw. Like young dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he lost his life to I think he took a bad perk or something like that. And it was just tragic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, his new album came out. It's just funny because when you hear his music, you know how sometimes rappers jump in and be like, I'm finna punch in. Like you be like, oh, okay, here we go. But like you hear him though, he be like, cut me on, fool. Like, you know what I mean? It just be cut me on, fool. Like that's it. Like, and you hear the whole 16, and then you hear him be like, wait a minute, bring the hook in. I'm gonna come back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You know there was no punches. Like, you could tell, like, you know what I mean? Even Gucci Man called him his secret weapon. He was poised. He had a lot of hits. He was next. Like, he really was next. Like, and I also hate the fact that like you can have your own style for about 6 months in rap, and then somebody gonna bite your situation. Like, there's already Big Scar wannabes right now in the game, but you ain't doing it like bro. You ain't doing it like young bro. You ain't doing it like bro. I just want to say that. Anyway, Big Scar, the album was going crazy this year, man. You feel me? That's one of my, not in any particular order, but that's
sure.
my
That's
next on my definitely number 2 on my sentimental part of the list for sure.
Man, R.I.P.
Yeah, for sure. I think it was next, like 22.
Oh, some bad pills.
That's why I don't indulge.
That's why I don't. Yeah.
Anything. But anyway, go ahead.
Let's see. Cleo Soul. Gotta put that one on there.
I'm sorry, who?
Cleo Soul.
No, I heard you. I just don't know who that is.
My bad. She's a dope R&B chick.
Okay.
This shit is just a vibe. Like, you want to play this around the lady, just kick it.
Okay. Is the same level you put me on? What's her name? Who sound like Aaliyah?
Nah, this is like even more like, oh, we could chill.
Okay, it's a vibe. Okay.
This one gotta be in the top 10. So yeah, I got that one. Cleo Soul Gold is the album name. Gold.
How many tracks?
Don't remember, but I just let it play and I don't even look at it.
Oh, don't even skip? No
Oh yeah.
skips?
Oh no, I just play that one. Just play
Oh
that one.
wow, no
Put the speakers
skips?
on, and you just go cook, go lay down, sit next to your lady.
Oh, you should have led with that. You said you just put it on, don't even worry about it. Walk off. Put on and walk off? Oh wow, that's lit. Because remember I can't remember that beautiful young talent you sent me. What's her name?
Oh,
The one
Rochelle Jordan.
yes. Man, that last album. Damn, that didn't make the list either. Well, I don't think she came
No,
out
no,
last year.
that was
Okay.
last. That
All
was
right, cool. But yeah, but that one right there, put it on
one.
and just yeah, put it on and walk off. Like
That one got like a mix where you could like dance, you could two
yeah,
step with your lady, you
yeah.
could just chill. This Cleo Soul is you just chilling, homie. Like you
Hello.
really want to wind down. This is like that Diddy wave, but not as
Mm,
frivolous.
okay. Ooh, Diddy.
She just doing it, but she's not.
Okay.
You know how Diddy like was hitting you over the head, like this is how you supposed to be no phones, motherfucker. Like you supposed to get naked. Like he just like went too hard with that.
And
Where
he was
she
dancing. Yeah.
where she just gave you that vibe. Like you listen to this, you know you should put the phone down.
Ooh, one of them.
Just chill.
Cordless vibes.
Just chill.
Okay. Okay. Ooh. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. You know me, man. I gotta look that up because I ain't heard it. So I'm gonna look that up. Cleo Soul.
Take a quick
Quit
pause. You
playing.
want to listen? I'm gonna pause real quick.
Yeah, give me a ball. So you led with Cleo Soul at the end. Yeah, man. That Cleo Soul, hey, you put me on something. That was hey,
It's a vibe, man.
yeah, she's a talent for sure. But going back on my list on I want to say number 4 was gonna be the new King Von album that dropped.
Woo.
Oh, it was
Posthumous, right? Posthumous, whatever they
yo,
call it. Yeah.
yeah, posthumous.
Yeah.
Um I like the album. Actually, hold on. Let me premise it by saying that I'm more impressed with the fact of how much work Vaughn put in with music before he passed. I'm more impressed with that. Like, so you can still feed your family after you're not here anymore. I'm more impressed with that. Um, I don't know who's in charge of actually dropping the music, the videos, the singles. I thought it was kind of in poor taste when the lead single was a song about unaliving Duck.
Mm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not here because of that, not because of that situation, but Duck's not here, and then
But
you're gone. Like that was, I thought that was a poor choice when it came to the first single to drop the album. But
yeah,
maybe not though, because when I saw the video, they dropped the video, everything, and it got my curiosity peaked, and I got the album, and it was fire. Like typical King Von fashion. He had these storytelling. He had a lot of name dropping, a lot of extra brash bravado you would expect from Vaughn. Um, like I said, this is on my sentimental part of the list because you know what I mean. Like Vaughn touched everybody who he came in contact with, or
everybody
just
orbit
or anybody
around.
that yeah, or anybody that felt the music. So yeah, that's my fourth.
Yo, that's a good choice, man. A lot of people were talking about that album.
It was fire, but they didn't want to like it because
Politics,
that part.
and that comes in mad different forms, right? Next I got Drake for All the Dogs, but it's got to be the Scary Hours one because I need
Wait,
that. I
wait,
need that
wait,
heat. I
wait,
need the heat
wait. You said for all the dogs.
with the
Was it a
Scary
double
Hours.
disc? Was it
The
a double
Scary
disc?
Hour. I don't know, but the Scary Hours, the second one when he put the 3 to 4 joints out, talking his shit.
I don't.
That
Okay,
that
I might have
version,
missed that. I might have missed that
that version.
because I got the first. I got the first version. And,
All the Dogs, just that one. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It was alright. It wouldn't have made my list, but
What's the new one you said? Because I gotta listen to that. 'Cause
just add it for your cute.
what's
Drake
it called?
for
Yeah,
All the Dogs, Scary Hours edition. You know how he does his
scary.
Scary Hours thing? You
No,
might
I
not
do
be that
not.
Drake. See,
I don't. Yeah, I'm not into Drake like that. But
Yeah.
But I know the original that I heard.
Mhm.
You know, sometimes I like to take drives. You know what I mean? Take drives with my wife and things like that. So I'll hear a new album's out, and I'll just be like, hey, you know what? Let's go take a drive up the Central Coast. Like, oh, let's go take a drive. You know?
CH. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, yeah, whatever that is. And then we just get in the car, like we do the same thing with the Nicki album. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we just drive and just hear the album, like. And honestly, my wife was like, after song 3 was like, hey, we can just go back and get something to eat. So like, and I wasn't mad at her. We had Chinese food that night. I remember we left. I was
Oh,
like, we left,
wow.
like we left quick. We got like 3 miles up the road. Like,
Okay. Okay.
but hold on though, if Scary Hours is something different,
It's just the same album with 3 to 4 joints at the end added, which these are him talking shit about everybody who's talking about the album or him.
I'll
And
peep it.
that
It's Drake. I'll peep it.
if you don't, if anything, don't go through the whole project again because you already
I
heard it and you
won't.
don't like it.
I won't.
Just
I'll
go
go
to the
straight to the
last.
flow. Yeah, Blues Row.
Yeah, just look at the original Scary Hours. You'll see like it says like this is the last track, and then you'll see this the Scary Hours one, and you'll see the same one, and then just go right after that one. Like
Oh
play,
yeah, bet.
and you good. So yeah. No, we ain't. I ain't gotta. I ain't going into that. We ain't gotta.
Nah,
It's the
me
Scary Hours
personally,
part. It's easy.
me personally, I just want to say this about the Drake situation. Like after that House album, like, and then he was doing all those tweets talking about, oh, you want the rapper to come back? Like he teased that he was coming for Kendrick. He teased that he was coming for Cole. And then he dropped this album. And then you named it For All the Dogs, For All My Dogs. And that to me it wasn't it. So I don't know. Wasn't it. But anyway, moving along.
The
And this is
more
kind
I
of fun.
hear it, the more I heard the album, the more I thought for all my dogs, man, for all my bitches.
I mean,
Without he can't put an album that says that.
yeah, hey, you know
And
what I mean?
he's that kind of cerebral. So that's kind of where I
Yeah.
was like, I don't know if this is what he's talking about because this album ain't really for the men.
At all. But you know what? I wouldn't even put it
But
past
it's
Drake.
good music.
Because that's
It's
how
good
we
music. That
good
ain't my music. It ain't for me. I could recognize some high level shit and it ain't for me.
So
When
you want
fools
to
was doing
say
them crazy ass hand hops that I couldn't do, but I knew it was like respect. I was like, okay, respect.
so
That ain't world moving, but respect, right?
you're really gonna sit there and get on this platform right now on Block Giants and really say that Drake album was high level music.
Yeah. For what that is, yeah.
For what that is. Now you're
Each
what is it?
demographic, each like, because he's not trying to make a rapper album, right?
But that's what I'm saying. He teased the world that he was gonna do the rapper album. And then
You act like he just did this last year. He's been doing this for like the last 10 years. Dog.
short story shorter is look.
This is what I've been saying. We should move
We
on.
want you to rap, bro. We want you to rap, bro.
Everyone wants him to rap. Leave him alone.
Like that's why I will not be purchasing another copy.
Leave him alone.
Okay, which actually goes to my next on the list,
Andre
which
3000.
is no, it's actually Drake and no, it's actually Drake and 21 Savage with Her Loss.
Okay.
Like, I understand it. Maybe Drake, you don't want to be the rapper no more. Maybe you just want to be like 21. Can you do? Maybe that's what you want to do. But
Or maybe that's what makes him the money.
yeah, but I'm saying though, but when you get with a 21 artist, like first off, we know Future mad. Future is big mad about this album. Like
Why?
this album that he did with 21 did not do nowhere near the numbers of the last 2 albums that he did with Future.
So why would Future be mad?
Because he allegedly, I don't know Future. The word around town is that he's upset because Drake has never done a collab album with somebody else besides Future. And the very first ones he does with somebody else who's also in Atlanta goes crazy like this. But let's be real. The Future and Drake album, let's be real. The albums you came out with, you can tell they were on tour together and they just happen to be on the bus and like, oh, so a song real quick. Like you could tell, like you with this 21 and Drake album, you could tell they really locked in. Like, you know what I'm saying, and made some shit shake. But I still think they use the same formula as, oh, we on tour, let's do a song real quick, or email me.
That's what a lot of people
but,
do, but
yeah. But I'm saying though, the magic with this, it was such a crazy, weird combination that you didn't see coming. Like, because let's be real, I wasn't even a 21 Savage fan until I heard this album. I heard what was that? That I got money in my bank account with Metro Boomin. Didn't like it. I heard that song with Post Malone. Didn't like it. I heard 21. Can you do something for me?
I love how you gotta put your hand up every time.
Because in the video Drake was doing some zesty shit like women towel.
Hilarious. You gotta do that shit every time.
Oh God, you have
that shit is amazing.
Like, no, but I'm saying though, like, but that actually made me actually dive into 21's actual catalog. Besides listening to the stuff that's on the radio, 21's albums actually be fire. Like, I didn't even know he had a whole album narrated by Morgan Freeman or a Morgan Freeman voiceover. Look, that whole album was fire. Like, but I would have never got to know about that unless I heard the Drake and 21 Savage Her Loss.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
And Drake, I ain't gonna lie, Drake was rapping on that album. He was doing his little singy shit, but with 21, you have to rap. And when Drake was doing his rapping, when they changed the little beat up and then Drake get on there and do his thing, bro, rap, bro, just rap, bro.
Like, because that's the product.
We want you to rap, bro.
I'm not gonna do this with you right now. We're gonna have a Drake talk another day because you don't understand a part of it, and we're gonna talk about it another day.
Well, you talking about marketing? You talking about marketing?
No.
Okay. Don't worry about. All right, cool. We'll talk about Drake another day.
Another day.
Yeah. Smoke my boots on that day. Smoke my boots on that day. All right. Well, okay. Your next choice, sir.
I already said. I said Drake. Remember, we haven't. I don't think you bounced back after Drake.
No, I said my next one was Drake and 21 Savage.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That counts. That counts.
Mine is Westside Gun, and then you Pray for Me, which is the follow-up to the Pray for Paris. Yeah, Pray for Paris was pretty cool, but this, and then you Pray for Me, that one,
fire.
That's my favorite Westside album, and Westside is a hit. Respect, but sometimes I'm like the last album 10, I wasn't too big a fan of, but this one,
I have to be honest with you.
This Westside Gun one,
I'm not a Westside Gun fan. Only because I have never heard a Westside Gun song.
Okay.
So, like, they have that whole Griselda Blanco thing, right? With Benny the Butcher and somebody else, right?
I mean, Griselda is I think Blanco's the actual crime chick. Griselda is their label. So
I thought they were a group. I thought they were a group.
Well, they're like cousins and shit, basically.
Oh, they're cousins? See, I don't know anything about them.
Yeah, a few of them are like related and shit. Westside, Conway, and then Benny the Butcher. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Griselda Records.
So they're not a group though. I thought they were a group. No,
they're a label.
Oh, okay.
Instead of a group, they're a label because they're all coming up at the same time.
Oh, okay. My man introduced me to them as a group type shit, but I just never heard any music from any of them. But actually, you know what? This is actually a funny thing. I was at my man's house the other day, and he was playing some Alchemist because Alchemist raps now. Like, and I was like,
for a long time.
I wouldn't know, but anyway, I wouldn't. But anyway, right?
Yeah.
We're listening to Alchemist shit. I'm like, oh, he got a little drip. It sound kind of familiar though. It's a little weird. I don't know why. It's a little weird. And then my man cuts right in. He pans right into the next video. He's like, boom, look, nigga stole Westside Gun whole style. Look. Like, and I was like, oh, I don't know who Westside Gun is. Then he tried to play a Westside Gun song, and I was like, The flow pattern is kind of similar, but I don't know West Side Gun career. I just know Alchemist career from the mob, like you know what I mean. And you ain't rapping like Havoc or Prodigy right now, so I don't know. But maybe West Side Gun that dude, maybe that dude.
He
I don't
dope,
know.
man. He dope.
I'm gonna put it on my listening. That's why I like talking about this with you because
Oh,
like
for sure, for
you
sure.
can expand my horizons. Like now I can go not get stagnant in my playlist. You know what I'm saying? So that's lit.
Yeah, that's one.
Now we actually are past the whole sentimental part of the list. So now
Yep.
we can go ahead and start getting actually to the real spitters. My next
Yeah.
one, Sauce Walker, Ghetto Gospel 3.
Talking.
Oh man. First off, man, I hate we gotta bring Drake up every time we talk about rap. Like that's crazy. But we all know
He
what
said,
happened.
I hate it.
I do though. Like, why we gotta bring
Why?
him up? Like,
Just let it move past real quick. It'll be over faster.
rip the band-aid off real quick.
That's what I'm saying. Just run past it quick.
All right, cool. Sauce Walker, man. He has been one of my favorite top tier, one of my top 5, top 6, top 10 rappers for the past, I want to say 7 to 10 years. Like
he spit.
And then he made the fatal mistake of crossing Drake early on in his career, and he got blackballed. So nobody really rocked with Sauce like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did. Like a lot. He had his little community, you know what I'm saying? But then he finally shot past that, whatever you want to call that little bubble that was holding him down. And then he started his own label, dropped numerous amounts of dope albums. But then he got the Jay-Z cosign on his Ghetto Gospel series. But his latest installment, Ghetto Gospel 3, preaching. Preaching to the youth. Like, not only is he telling you like the positives of what comes with his life, he's also letting you know every minute detail of the bad that comes with this life. And that's what's missing. And you making it catchy, and you making it rhyme, and you flowing cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what's missing. Like, he's actually literally telling you all the downsides of this life and giving you some of the positives, but he's letting you know, like, oh God, like,
wow. All right,
like
I gotta check that one out.
One lyric he had in there that really hit me. He said, Shanisa got a brother. He out there. He want to take a life. I try to tell him to be chill, but he don't want to take advice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like little shit like that. Like,
yeah, man, he be spitting them lines, man.
But that was mine though. That was Sauce Ghetto Gospel 3, man. I hope you beat your new case, by the way, too.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. I saw him on a pod. He's probably promoting, but I didn't get to peep the project. So
and that's what I'm saying, though. Like now, bro, the last 5 years, bro, you've never seen him on a pod. You've never seen him doing interviews. You've never seen him doing anything. Now he's doing freestyles. Now he's pushing out, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, outside again.
Like, yeah, finally. You know what I mean? But go ahead, brother.
Next on my list, I got Static Selector Round Trip. For those who don't know, Static Selector is a DJ/producer. I feel like he's from Brooklyn or Queens. I don't remember. Somewhere, one of the boroughs. But he's just dope, man. He just produces and makes some ill shit. And since he's not like a rapper, he's just a producer. It's full of features.
That's lit.
This guy has some dope people, and his production is dope, man. It's like if you want to hear like Primo, but not Primo. You know what I mean? Like if you want to hear some white dude from New York that got inspired by Primo, but understands hip hop enough from the era we came from to where you have to be creative and not just bite.
Oh, he's digging in the crates.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
And shout out to him. Shout out to him because I think every Sunday on Twitch, if you look him up, he's doing live. He'll DJ, and you'll see him dig in the crates and play some stuff. Sometimes he plays live outside in in New York, like on the corner. He like runs the wires and
Oh
he
wow.
be outside. So like check his stream out. He's dope, dope folks.
Okay.
I
For
love what
sure.
he's doing. You can interact with him while he's making the music kind of thing. He's just
Oh shit. Okay.
it's dope project. And if you get into his music and you start want to look into him more, he gives you that access you can kind of want. So shout out to
Mm,
Static.
I've never heard of bro, but
You've heard of
now
some of the songs he probably made, like, but you didn't know he produced them type shit. You know what I mean? Like
that sounds about right. That happens in the game. But I'm definitely gonna look him up though for sure.
that one's hard, son.
For sure. My next one, man, people be on me, but
Let's hear it. Let's
people
hear
be
it.
on me,
Let's
man.
hear it. You can't say that wearing that sweatshirt.
Breezy, man, look, Breezy, like
That
you
dude.
ain't never bounced back since that Rihanna situation, and that's horrible how they just continue to dog you, but you have done nothing but produce nothing but quality music for 12 years straight after that. Like, and then now every time you put out some quality, they get on your ass, start hating on you, talking about, well, he ain't came out with a classic. I'm like, look, bro, if you come out with 24 songs
He's not playing that game.
and 18 of them or 17 of them are heats, you got me. I'm not playing the classic game. I'm not gonna move the goalpost with Breezy. Breezy has been one of the most consistent artists since Usher, Michael Jackson, and I want to say maybe R. Kelly. Like for real. Consistent. That's a horrible lineup to be in place with. but
Mm.
but like on some real shit. Breezy, the last album you dropped, and I think you dropped it I want to say about a month and a half ago, double disc, and you came out with a deluxe, going crazy. And then you're gonna drop again before January. Come on, my dude. Breezy, you that dude, bro. You Himothy. You Himothy.
Oh, for
Like,
sure.
like,
Sure.
and I know people try to give you that Michael Jackson comparison and all other
Oh,
stuff.
God, I hate that.
Like, me too. I'm like, bro, no. Chris, you was light skinned. Michael was trying to be light skinned. There's a major difference between y'all. Like, there's a major difference. Like, you know what I'm saying? Breezy, you are your own artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you go crazy. Like, for real. Like, and you be rapping. Come on, bro. I'm sick of people hating on, bro. I'm sick of people hating on Breezy. You go crazy,
Understandable.
bro. I'm so sick.
Understandable.
I'm sick of the Breezy hate. Bro, like that's my cross. I'm finna stand. I'm finna die on that cross. Like for real. Breezy is one of the most hated underground dude. But like on some real stuff, Breezy, hear me out. You doing 40% of your albums dedicated to the Blood Gang in LA, probably not helping the situation. Like, but all the other shit though, like, you know what I mean? Keep coming with those. But anyway, go ahead. That shit was wild.
I love his stuff. To me, he does the same thing as E40. It's just like I'd rather you give me 2 albums in the year. Hit me with a DMX. Don't instead of just flood me with one
Hello.
big project. I'd rather
Yeah.
just get 2 in 1 year and it'd be 2 dope things and you aiming towards DMX status. Like I'd rather that,
Hello.
but I'm gonna move off of that. My next one is Ray. That's Raye. She from the UK. This one is a little biased because I've been a fan of hers for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and she came out to Vegas to perform, and I got to see her. And
Okay. You got the front row seats?
yeah, we was up there. So just hearing her talk about her story and why she had a long pause in the game and some of the different politics that she had to deal with in Europe. Um,
Where she
just
gave you
made
like a monologue or something before the show?
in between stuff because this
Oh, okay.
album is pretty much her debut, but she been around for like 15, 18 years, but it's making like house music, all these house bangers and shit that you trust me, if they go off, you'll be like, oh, that's her. Like, yeah, yeah. She's been forced to do all this shit, and this she got to make her own. And
Mm-hmm.
this to me It's dope because I know we all miss Amy Winehouse. Like
Yeah,
she just had a style.
yeah, all her
And
own for sure.
Ray has her own style. She's not trying to do Winehouse, but she has her own style, and it's
Mm,
got that classic, elegant feel. But it's
mm,
today with the trap, like
mm.
with the like the hi hats. You're just getting a lot, and it's dope. So,
And it's
um,
distinctive, and it's distinctive with her own style.
and this is truly her wanting to do what she wants to do
Mm.
creatively, not being told by the industry that you got
Man, you put me
14 more.
on, bro. What's her name? You put me
Ray,
on.
Raye. She dope, man.
Okay, you might have
Been
a
a
playlist
fan.
popping tonight.
Yeah, man. That one you can play in the car and you just be jamming, son. You be like, oh,
Ooh,
we
okay,
there? We're already there. All right.
okay.
The album is called My 21st Century Blues, and that should
Hmm.
tell you the vibe.
My 21st century blues. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna peep that.
Yep. And then if you start playing her songs, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I didn't realize that was her. I didn't realize that was her.
Mm.
I didn't realize that was her. It's wild.
Okay.
We got
Next
three
on the
left.
list.
We
Yeah,
got three
actually,
left.
I only got two left.
Okay.
I got my 10. I don't know where you was cutting in and out.
Mm.
No, no, I ain't gonna lie. This one is actually kind of sentimental for me. Like just because I grew up on both these artists. They came out with a duo album together, and that's gonna be Wayne and Two Chains. They dropped that Collie Grove. They didn't do anything original with the artwork. They've always been splicing their faces together and doing a little play. But the biggest thing for me was when they incorporated Ty Dolla Sign on the album, and for some reason it was magic. Um, like I say, Wayne, he's always been Eminem, Jay Z, top level lyricist. Two Chains, which is crazy because to me, I always felt he was a top tier lyricist as well. But he was slept on a little bit, and I always feel like when he's with Wayne, then he steps it up another couple notches. Um, I felt like the album was something great because I felt like this whole year in hip hop was pretty trash, like until October. Like it was weird when October. I don't know if they ended the writer's strike and they were like, "Oh, the rappers are coming back. Oh, the writers are back. Oh, yeah, we come back too." I don't know what happened.
I mean, that makes sense. I would agree with you because some of them actors or some of them rappers act. So I can see why they're like, yo, we're gonna hold off because we can't let them promote. That makes
Facts.
sense. That makes sense.
But like I want to say, Chains and Wayne, you guys have multiple endeavors that you do outside of music. So to see y'all come back in and lock in and actually produce a great quality album, I think that's great. Um, it was very light on the singles. There wasn't really no singles.
Like rollout wise, you mean?
Yeah, rollout wise, it was. I think they felt like they could just um, use the clout for the rollout, but I felt like that didn't work because a lot of people didn't really hear about the release like that and wasn't really slapping it. But me being like, I felt like that was an album right there for your core audience. Like, like you were just like, if you a fan, like you gonna know what's coming. It's like you gonna know. Like, but yeah, that was mine. Like, no, it was a sleeper. You had some good they had some good like little vibey stuff. They just got in their bag. You know how it is when two friends get together and they get in their bag, and you know how it is like me and you, man. They got in their bag. Shaq and Penny, man. You know what I mean? Like Kobe and Shaq. You know what I mean? Like they just got in their bag. It was a kind of a feel good album. Nothing stressful. Nothing indicting themselves. It was good to have a feel good album where you're just like, oh, music. You don't have to worry about somebody going to jail, son. Like
Yeah,
it,
right.
it was
Right.
cool. It was a breath of fresh air.
That's
But
dope.
but go ahead. What's was your sir?
Um, yo, that project was pretty dope. Next I got it's a weird one. Mike Wiki and the Alchemist. The project name is Faith is a Rock. Now, this shit looks
Do the
weird. This
credit
shit
features? Do the credit features have West Side Gun at all? I just want to.
I don't think so
I just want to ask.
because of your other connection earlier.
I just want
um,
to. Hey,
yeah.
I'm just hey.
Hey. No, this one's dope. This one to me is a dope underground hip hop joint that should be
Mm,
on anybody's radar.
okay.
Um, I don't I don't want to talk too much about it, but if you know and trust my taste, just give it a listen and you're welcome.
Okay. Okay.
This one's dope. Mike Wiki and the Alchemist, Faith is a Rock. The artwork
Mm.
looks weird. You're gonna get a little weird vibe for the first 20 seconds, but just let it play and then enjoy the ride.
Who's producing? Alchemist producing or? Okay, then bet. You know it's gonna be probably a banger. If Alchemist producing.
He's all in on the project, so
Oh, okay, bet.
yeah.
All right, and last on my list is it's gonna be funny. I can't make this up. His rap name is actually called Q the Fool.
Q Duffel, like
D
DA.
D-A
Okay.
with a
Only ask
space.
because we want to make sure everybody that's watching knows how to
Yeah.
spell it and look them up too. Yeah.
Q
Q Duffel.
Q space D-A space fool.
Oh, okay. Q the
Q the
Fool. Okay,
Fool.
okay.
And
Never
he
heard of
hails
this dude.
yeah, he hails out of I want to say PG County, Prince George. I want to say that's Maryland.
PG
Um
County's ain't that like DC, Maryland?
yeah.
Merlin.
Merle. Yeah, you know
Merlin.
what I mean? Merle. Oh, you know what I mean? But
Shout out to 703.
like I said, I identify with his music, identifying with my previous circumstances that I was um intertwined with.
Mm-hmm.
Um it's just very raw, uncut.
Mm.
Um
I want to go check this one out then.
yeah, no, he just dropped this album, but he actually just got released for a case or whatever, alleged. Well, I don't even care about that part. Anyway, he just got released for a case. He dropped a single every other day for 3 months. Dropped the album called House Arrest because he's on house arrest for, you know what I mean, for well, he just got off house arrest. Short story shorter, he's been working, he's back on his grind, and I just identify with his struggle.
Mm.
Because like I said, I used to live a different type of lifestyle than what we're doing now. Um, the
And it makes you
bars,
back.
yeah, because the bars is top shelf. The energy is very boisterous.
Mm.
Um,
What? Of course, what that's what you want
yeah, but it's
when you're in
like,
that mix. You know what I
but the
mean?
thing is though, like you can tell when people are putting on a facade.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not. Yeah.
Like, yeah, and you can
But,
tell when people like you can tell when you're in the studio with somebody and you gotta tell somebody, no, on the third bar, raise your voice a little bit and woo woo, and then do this and then take it down after on the last word real quick, and then I'll clip it and then we can punch in. No, you can tell he go in there and be like, and he's saying what like really just happened, like you know what I mean. So
that's
like
dope.
you can just you
Cue the
be
fool.
yeah, when you've lived a lifestyle that is undesirable in today's societal standards, um, it goes back to that original term of real recognize real. You can spot somebody a mile away who shouldn't be there, or you can spot somebody a mile away who's lying.
Mm.
Like when you hear him on a song, you be like, believable. Like it's given 2000 and like 4 Jeezy vibes.
Oh.
Like really believable. Like it don't even have to rhyme. Remember old school Jeezy was saying some shit like,
It's just the energy. You can tell
yeah,
he's not even on the
yeah,
right time coming
yeah,
in sometimes, and his ad libs are different level. Like you can tell
yeah,
it was just that just raw. Like I know what
yeah.
you're saying. I got you. I got you.
Jeezy was like, what did Jeezy say? Cook, microwave. You like, wait, what? That don't even rhyme,
But the
right?
way he said it,
Exactly. You're like, and you hear in the
cook,
background,
cook, cook,
yeah. You're like,
cook,
oh shit,
cook,
oh
cook,
shit. Right?
microwave.
Like you're like, oh shit, he probably out here really doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, but when you hear, trust me, I'm a demo. that Cleo, that Scary Hours, and that Ray. You gonna give us some cuter fool? We gonna talk about that next pod for sure.
Yeah, next pod we'll do.
He gonna fuck you up. I ain't gonna lie. He gonna fuck you up.
I'm looking for some of that. It's all good.
No, it's crazy. But
some of that.
I feel like we got about like, I want to say 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want
yeah. I got a couple more. For some reason, I must have went out of order or something, but I'll just clear up my last two. I don't even want to talk too much about them because they're on a lot of people's list. Brent Faiyaz, Larger Than Life. That's on a lot of people.
Yes.
That shit is fire. You gotta check that one out. I'm not a fan of everything he makes, but I feel like if Drake miss, I get to have Brent and some toxic shit. So, and then the last, of course, but not least.
So what you're saying is Brent is a Drake clone.
No, I didn't say that.
Well, you said if Drake didn't put nothing out, you can go to Brent because they have the similar style that Brent took from Drake.
You're adding all this extra stuff, and I just said I could go to him.
But why would you go to him though if Drake missed?
He gives me the same energy. He gives me the same frequency.
Okay,
he gives me the same whatever.
Oh no, I thought you were saying that, like, you know what I'm saying? Because some people stole Drake's style. Like,
I would have just said, oh, if I got Diet Drake then, but
Diet Drake.
But that's not it. That's not it. So
okay.
Brent Faiyaz, Larger Than Life. Check that one out.
Okay, bad.
BJ the Chicago Kid. All right, that is the one. That is my favorite album this whole year.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Where the fuck do you be getting these niggas?
You never heard of BJ the Chicago Kid?
Bro.
He's like the other Ty Dolla $ign. Like, he's the other dude doing hooks and rap and singing and oh man.
Cool. Like I said, we live in two different worlds. That's what makes this pod dope.
And that's why I wanted us to do these lists, because it's like, man, now I got some stuff to check out that's on the
I know, me too. This nigga said Brent Faiyaz, nigga. I'm mad that I gotta type in a FAI, like when I type some shit in. Like, I'm mad now. FAI. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That
my
BJ
Google's not gonna
recognize
it.
That's a vibe too. That's a vibe. People been saying that's what Silk Sonic should have done. So if you want an idea of what the vibe is, it's dope.
Okay, on some real shit, bro. Hey, you know I love you, right? Now I feel like you're just making up names. Like, now I feel like this nigga said, yeah, you know my nigga Silk Sonic, man. He should have been. Like,
you don't know who Silk Sonic is? All right, we're gonna do a commercial break because
I was like, this nigga making up names.
My dude is trapped in time machine. We'll bring him back in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. I had to catch him up. Thank you for checking out this episode of Block Giants. We did a little year review. Again, I'll have these out with the list so y'all can check it out. Cool. Till next time, we out.